So going back to April of 2014, that was the night I went to my first opening night screening of a film, and it was Captain America the Winter Soldier. This would now be where I would fluently go opening night to every Marvel Cinematic Universe film, and it was really amazing when I saw it, and every time I watch it, I love it, and then time goes by and I forget how great it is, which is really great because now whenever I do revisit it, I get to see how awesome it is, and I have never appreciated the film as much as I do now. Let me tell you, Captain America the Winter Soldier does not only hold up, it's flawless. I have to say that. Opening night was really great. You know the scene where Scarlett Johansson is pretending to be the councilwoman when she's actually Black Widow? As soon as she's revealed in the action sequence before she takes off the mask, a dude like way in the back just yelled "awesome" and the whole theater laughed. Which, if you're interested in a thing like that where a theater reacts to a film, I have a channel based on audience reactions called The Theater Experience, which I'm trying to rebuild. You can check it out in the description if that's your flow. We have stuff for like Captain America Civil War, or Ragnarok just went up, and many other films, not just Marvel. So if you're interested in that, go check it out. Just quick little plug, sorry, we're gonna get back into this. Captain America the Winter Soldier, I was blown away. Like, everything I'm looking at, the way it's shot, it's obviously a espionage spy thriller, political thriller type deal, disguised as a superhero movie, and it's insane. It's just insane how well it works. It just flows so great. The cinematography is just, it feels so unique to this type of film. It's perfect for that. The music is honestly really good. The acting all around is great. Falcon, Anthony Mackie as Falcon, is amazing, and he hasn't been able to shine as much as he has in this film. He's still great in every film he appears in, but this one is just awesome. There's so many badass moments in this. It's really awesome. It's just, that's the word. There's so many awesome scenes in this. It's crazy. All is so good. The story's good. As far as the villains go, I think Alexander Pierce is a pretty good villain. Of course, he's not necessarily the main villain. That would be the Winter Soldier. It's really kind of an Emperor Darth Vader type deal. And when you like really get down to it, the Winter Soldier is very much the Darth Vader of the MCU, seeing as how he used to be a good guy. He was turned to the dark side, per se. He got disfigured by losing an arm that he got replaced with a mechanical one. He wears a mask, and he has a deep connection with our main hero that is soon revealed. And it very much is an I am your father type moment when it's revealed Bucky is the Winter Soldier. Now, if you are online and you follow a lot of comic things, you already know Bucky's the Winter Soldier, and I did know that going in. I did. But I know other people didn't because they were gasping like, oh, what? Bucky? It was just really cool. It just blows me away how good it is. I was not expecting it. I mean, everybody says it is the best of the MCU, and I never really agree with that because I hardly ever watch The Winter Soldier, which I think is good because whenever I do, I am pleasantly surprised, like I said. While I do feel like Civil War is still more my speed, I cannot deny it. The Winter Soldier is just, it's flawless because every time I had a problem where I was like, okay, wait, they did this, why are they doing that? It's immediately answered. I don't know if there are any plot holes, I'm not dissecting the film, but every time I had like a little nitpick, it got fixed right away. I did want to bring up the Easter eggs because this film keeps it minimal, as well as the humor. The humor flows really well. It's mostly focused on its dramatic element, which is great, and whenever there is humor, it feels natural. It's not overblown joke like the traditional Marvel humor, which I do enjoy, but this one took itself very seriously, and when there is humor, it just works so great. And the Easter eggs, whenever they are dropped, like whether they bring up like Bruce Banner, Stephen Strange, Tony Stark, it flows with the narrative, like it's a part of the plot. So it's not just like, oh yeah, this from that. It's actually flowing into the full narrative, which I very much appreciate. It probably is the best you will ever get with fluent Easter eggs. It's really great, and whenever it does set up a future film, which it really doesn't often, it works out so good. Now I'm going to go ahead and touch on the end credit scenes because I wanted to say I've come to this understanding with myself that I don't really enjoy when the end credit scenes end on a jokey one. What I mean by that is, excusing Homecoming, because Spider-Man Homecoming was brilliant when they did that. Whenever a film ends with a joke at the very, very end, the second end credit scene, I'm kind of annoyed because, like, I enjoy them, but I am annoyed because I don't want the last few moments of the film to just be a joke. Like, we wait all through the credits. I want something super meaningful to pop up. And Winter Soldier is one of the instances where it works. I'll also excuse Avengers because the shawarma scene is pretty legendary at this point. But as far as the end credit scenes go, which it had a beautiful ending of animation with the credits, it was beautiful, and then it flows into an end credit scene with Strucker underground Hydra facility, and you find out they have Loki's scepter, which at the time we were like, oh my god, Loki's scepter, that's so cool. But now it's like, oh my god, that's the Mind Stone. That's the Mind Stone that's gonna eventually create Vision, and it gives the powers to, it's revealed, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, which is so cool, and they really do need to bring back Quicksilver. I would love to see Aaron Taylor Johnson return to the MCU. I do like him, and he was really great as Quicksilver. I really enjoyed it. I want to see him back. It would be great to have a speedster in the MCU. As far as Scarlet Witch goes, Elizabeth Olsen is killing it in her role. She is just so good and so strong. I love her. She's great. Regarding the end credit scene, though, the reveal was really cool, and it got you very hyped for Age of Ultron. Very exciting. I do have quite a bit to say about Age of Ultron, but we'll get there in a couple weeks. The second end credit scene, it's revealed Bucky went to the museum that Cap was in earlier in the film, and he's learning about himself. He's rediscovering who he is, which is eventually going to bleed into Civil War. So that's really the first Civil War end credit scene before Civil War was even announced. So that's really cool. And I just am fascinated. It's just, this is the quintessential film that is perfect. Even though it's not my personal favorite, it is the 100% flawless MCU film. I can't find really anything wrong with it. I mean, I'm sure many people could, and you may even say so in the comments, and that's fine. But go ahead, I would actually like to hear your opinion regarding it, and I'm just rambling at this point. It's obvious that Captain America the Winter Soldier is one of the best MCU films, so guys, please treat yourself and go watch it again. It's just so good. Captain America really does have one of the perfect trilogies, you know, like you would get with the new Planet of the Apes films, the original Star Wars trilogy, the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I really do feel like Captain America trilogy is up there, and a lot of people agree. So what do you guys think? It's late and I'm rambling, but this was just so great. So guys, if you enjoyed the review, hit the like button, subscribe not already. New reviews for the MCU coming every Monday at 1 p.m. Next week, we're tackling Guardians of the Galaxy. We're going cosmic with Marvel's biggest risk, and they delivered. I know I'm gonna love it. It's just so good. I cannot wait to talk about it. So that being said, guys, hope you have a great day. May the Force be with you always.